Hey team, thanks so much for coming to today's session on Dash robots. I just want to cover some foundational strategies that will help you be more successful in today's lesson. So let me just remind you that today's tools are expensive and they are special. And unfortunately, if you cannot follow the instructions, you will need to sit off to the side and you're going to need to watch your team instead of participating and actually programming the robots. So make sure that you are behaving appropriately with all of the equipment at all times. The next item I want you to understand is that it's important that we share. In order for us to use these tools well, we must work together. You will be given a rotational sequence. You might be given a number. We are now working with student number 1, and then a timer is going to go off. If you're student number 2, it's your turn. If you're student number 3, it's your turn. So pay attention to that rotational sequence, listen to the timers, and make sure that you are waiting patiently for your turn. It is so essential that you listen during today's session, and not just to your teacher, but make sure you listen to each other. Sometimes you are going to offer your help or assistance, and someone doesn't want your help. If you are receiving help and you don't want to receive help, you can choose words like this. I heard your words. Thank you for your help. Sometimes people think that they're being helpful when sometimes they're not being very helpful. But make sure that you respond in kindness. If you see someone else struggling, make sure that you give them an opportunity to figure it out, because you know what? We all like feeling like rock stars. I was able to figure that out. And that feeling of being able to figure something out is absolutely fantastic. So friends, let your classmate figure it out. If someone's struggling and they can't figure out the solution, give them some time and some space to think about it. It's actually not your job to solve it when it's somebody else's turn. Sometimes they don't want you to tell them the solution. Now, if they do want you to help, they're going to ask for it. And when they ask for it, please feel free to step in and help. When you do not want help, here are some strategies that you can use to redirect your neighbor. You can say things like, "Thank you for your help. Please stop." Or, "I would like to figure this out on my own." Or, "I would like to solve this another way." Sometimes when you feel eager to step in and tell someone how to solve it, you know what? They might have a different solution and they would like to solve it a different way. Or you can say, "I'm thinking right now. I'm looking at the screen." Or, "Please be patient with me." Those are some strategies that you can use to share with someone that you really don't want their help, and you'd actually like to struggle through the process and learn from it. Another thing when it comes to helping others is that sometimes we need to be silent. When someone doesn't get it right the first time, we can wait silently for them to figure it out. Sometimes our strategies and the words we use to help other people, sometimes our help is a little bit overwhelming. And when we are quiet, we give other people an opportunity to think. Let's check. Are you willing to be kind? Are you willing to be patient? Are you willing to be quiet sometimes? Are you willing to be a good listener? And are you willing to be a good friend? If you have passed this test, then you are ready for today's magnificent learning adventure, and we would love for you to join us. All right, team, pay attention to the next video because there's more for us to learn. Thanks so much for paying attention, and have a great day. If you would like to receive automated emails from YouTube, you can click on the subscribe button right here once you have found my channel. After you click the red subscribe button, a bell will appear on the right-hand side. Click on the bell. From the drop-down menu, choose the word All. From this point forward, YouTube will automatically send you updates whenever new content arrives on my channel.